Well, hello, this is Chase Swift, and I want to show you kind of an intermediate step that some of you may be having a problem with when you're trying to export your huge keyword list from a keyword search inside of Google AdWords. Okay, so by the way, I'm logged in. You will get many more results when you're logged in. So just use your Gmail account. You're going to see how useful a Gmail account is, and log into AdWords because you get a lot more results. In fact, as you'll see here, and this is just a sample. I would never search on Photoshop for my PIP. This is just an example. Okay, if I really use something, you would all copy it, and I want you to learn this using a real keyword phrase or a real keyword like lead generation or MLM leads, or something that relates to my PIP. Anyway, look at that, 800 keyword ideas. Which one is the golden nugget? That's a good question, isn't it? You could manually go through that, or you could use the Market Samurai. So let me show you how to use the tool of downloading this. Okay, all of the keywords. Look at that. See the little download right above your search term, right above all of these. You have a little download. Google AdWords is making it really easy for you to download all of these. You could do selected, but don't do that. Get them all. This is somewhere in here are golden nuggets. You got to figure out where they are. There's 800 of them, but they're not all golden nuggets. So click all. Okay. Now let's remember that I was trying to do something else. Make sure it's on CSV for Excel. Even though you don't have Excel, just do this. Now click on download and preparing a file, and there's the file name. You should take a really good, you might even want to write this down, but if you don't know how to manage your computer and you lose your files easy, write it down. Even though it's long, take a time and put keyword underscore ideas. In fact, that's probably the key part because you can search on that. Okay, now save the file to your computer. Okay, and click OK. And it hasn't opened, but I'm going to show you my downloads folder. Okay, this earlier one was another test. So there's the file that just came downloaded. Now if you don't have an Excel, you're not going to be able to open that. So click on Show in Finder, or Open and Closing Folder is probably what you have. So Show in Finder. On my Mac, it found that file, and I'm going to drag that. You want to open it. A lot of times you can drag it onto Notepad, but that's weird. You got to figure out some things on your own. That's all I can say. You got to figure out how to open that file. You got to do it. You really got to do it. And so if you get lost, find out where it is on your computer. It could be in, well, it's going to be in your downloads folder, okay, which is in documents, okay, and it'll tell you that. So if you had to, you could just go open that file from Notepad, okay, and you're going to get a file like this. It has all your keyword terms, and it has all the searches and all that. Well, good night. You can't handle all this data. So what you have to do is select all. Okay, make sure all of this is selected, and this is 800 terms. Okay, awesome stuff. There's gold nuggets somewhere in here, and then go ahead and copy it. Okay, copy. Now you're going to find out the second cool thing about having a Gmail account. Not only can you log into the keyword tool and get more keywords, let's go ahead and dismiss that. You can log in and go to documents. This is free. Okay, if you don't have Excel, don't worry. Click on documents. Okay, you're going to be brought to Google Documents, and you can create a document. You want to create a spreadsheet right there. Create a spreadsheet. It's free, don't worry. Now you're going to come to an unsaved spreadsheet. You're just going to use this temporarily as a test. Now, I like going to this next one, but anyway, this is a cell, okay? And then do a Control V. Do not do a right click. Doesn't work. Do a Control V, because you have in memory your copy, and then paste. Control V. And it should go to 4 columns. See these 4 columns are highlighted in blue, and you can stretch these out and see how you can do that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, you can stretch these out. Now you don't need all this information. This is the gold right here. Somewhere in these words is gold. Okay, so scroll down to the bottom. First of all, actually click your first word, not keyword. That's the header. Go to Photoshop or whatever your first word is. Make sure you have one click right there. Okay? Scroll down all the way down to the bottom. You should end up to like 80. Remember, I had 801, I think, so I'm at 803. That makes sense. Now, this is important. Whoops. This first column, A, is what you should be in. Go to 803 and hold down the Shift key. The Shift key on your keyboard. Okay? Hold it down, hold it, and click once. It'll highlight everything in blue. Okay? Now, you can't do a right click, I don't think. Let me try copy. Let's go back. This is a little tricky, I know. And let's try paste. No, it doesn't work. It copies all the numbers again. It doesn't work. Let's delete all that, by the way. So, right click does not work. You have to go possibly to edit copy or Command or Control C. You should know how to do that. Okay, copy. Go back to Notepad, clear out whatever you had, just clear it, and paste. And look at that. Ooh, just words, just the phrases. Okay, so then you have all the words, and you can now drop that into the Market Samurai, and you have just the words, okay, the keywords. Okay, so I'm going to guess that some of you know how to do that. It's just doing this somewhat tricky part of getting the keywords downloaded that you search on. Okay, use Notepad, find that file, open it up, and then go to your Gmail, go to Google Documents, create a new document, create a spreadsheet, and just make sure you work and get column A, all the words, and use Control C, Control V. Don't use right clicking, it doesn't seem to work. And that's how you should end up with a nice set of phrases of words that you can drop into Market Samurai. This is Chase Swift. Hope that helps.